Hi guys. So as we finish up another week of Explore and start going on to the next week, I just wanted to remind us why we're doing this Explore course. I know it's been a little bit crazy. It's been really different. But do remember that way back last year when we were doing redesign, we talked about adding project-based learning and how we were going to do that. And we'd done a lot of research about that. That was really the way we wanted to go. So that's where kind of it all started, and it stems from that idea that we are training students for careers that don't even exist yet. And how can we do that when we don't know what we're training them for? And so to do that, we have to train them to teach themselves, to be ready to take responsibility and control of their own learning. And that's what we're doing. And these students have a wealth of information at their fingertips. They have more information than you and I have ever had, and yet they don't take advantage of it, and they expect to be spoon-fed their learning from us. And if we're going to be good educators, we cannot continue to do that. We have to help them learn how to teach themselves. And so that is what we're doing with this PBL. And that does not mean you as an advisor get to stand back and just push them and say, go do it. Because I feel like we've done that a little bit. And some of that may be my fault because I kind of encourage that. But at the same time, sometimes you're going to have to lead by example. Sometimes you're going to have to pull them along, even though they don't want to be pulled. Sometimes you're going to have to point them to a website when you feel like they should be able to research it themselves and find it. Sometimes you're going to have to point them to a competency when they just don't have one that makes sense with their project. You're going to have to help them get there, especially to get to where we want. We can't let the bar be set so low. We've got to set the bar high enough that the kids are reaching for it and we're pushing them towards that. So if you're sitting at your desk during Explore and you're doing your own thing and you have no idea what's going on with your kids, you need to stop doing that. Okay, you are their teacher, you are their Explore advisor. You need to know what every single kid is working on. You need to know what their competencies are. You need to understand the scope of their project, so you can keep pushing them and helping them and getting them along the way. We are still teaching them. Yes, they are taking responsibility for their own learning, but we are still teaching them and helping them learn how to learn. So please grab onto that and help them as much as you can. I hope in the end you're going to see that this is really worthwhile and that they will have learned a lot. But here at the beginning, you can't just say, okay, go do your thing. You've got to really help them along the way. So I also want to tell you about, there's a site here that could help you find some more information just about why we're doing it, what the kids are learning from it. This is an Edutopia site, and I put a link to this in the bottom of our newsletter when it talks about why are we doing this project. So read up on that if you'd like. They have great stuff on this Edutopia site about PBL and project-based learning projects. So I encourage you guys, give it your best shot. We cannot evaluate this and really know if we did it well if we're not putting our best foot forward and doing the absolute best we can. So please do that. Please be helping your kids and getting them to where they need to be. So good luck this week. I hope it goes well. Thanks.